Hi friends, it's Caitlin and welcome back to the Floating Rock podcast. I hope you're having the most incredible day ever. Good morning, or at least I'm assuming it's morning because these are some morning affirmations. Welcome back, and I just kind of thought, I haven't done one of these in a while, one of my shorter little hype up sort of episodes, but yeah, I just thought, I think the Floating Rock stars could use some affirmation for their morning and just setting you up for an incredible day, whether you are on your drive to work or you're getting ready for the day or you're eating breakfast or it's 3 p.m. and you're just happening to listen to this. But yeah, I just thought I'd start. Good morning to you. I hope that just as much as myself, we are grateful to even be awake and alive today and to just have the privilege of getting to have a full day ahead of you. And dare I say, a normal day. I feel like our normal days we take them for granted sometimes. And if today's not even a normal day, if it's a better than normal day, how lucky are you? Oh my God. And if it's a slightly less perfect day ahead of you, I hope that you persevere. And I know that you can, and you will totally get through this. I also wanted to start by opening up some thought of what can you romanticize about today, this day that you have ahead of you. I think also this goes hand in hand with what does today represent to you. Today, it's a Monday that I'm recording this, and this is a day that I do a lot of my podcast work, and that's I set it aside to get a lot of stuff done and go to the gym and just go off. And I think there's a world where I can see this as a bad thing and oh God, there's so much to do, but I choose to romanticize it, and I choose to see it as a day that I get to fully pour into the things that I really, really like to do, and I'm so grateful that I get to do. So yeah, what does today represent to you? What can you romanticize? Can you romanticize the things that you're working on today? Can you romanticize the coffee that you are currently sipping while you do your makeup? Can you romanticize your drive that you're going to see the sunset on your way home tonight? Maybe you're going to get lunch with a friend. Maybe you get to eat something yummy that you meal prepped. There's so much that you can romanticize about your day that a lot of the time is just normal stuff. But I mean, living a romantic life is just the best way to kind of live it and make the most out of your everyday. And I totally believe that you have so much in your day today that you can get more excited about and really, really romanticize. A big one too that I love is looking at your current life, from your teenage perspective or your childhood perspective and be wow, I cannot just even believe that this is a Monday for you, queen. What? Might I add that today is fresh. It's a fresh start, and I think that's something that has been happening for me recently is I feel like I have all of these things that I want to be, all of these goals and just these ways that I want to live my life. Dare I say even just the way that I view my higher self living, and sometimes that can get kind of stressful, and sometimes it can almost bog you down to have aspirations that high, to meditate every day, to want to get all these things done in one day. And I think that definitely can overwhelm me at times, and probably if you think a similar way can maybe overwhelm you. But just reminding you that it's a fresh start. Today is a fresh start. You have the full capability today to remember those things that you want to put into your life. Remember, oh my God, you're right, Caitlin, I haven't journaled today. Oh my God, you're right, I haven't meditated. Oh God, I've really been wanting to dress better and present better to the world because I show up as my better self when I put more effort into my appearance. And I'm reminding you right now that you have 24 hours ahead of you to lock in and be that higher version of yourself. You have so much time ahead of you today and all of the free will in the world. So just your reminder and your encouragement to remember those things that you always tell yourself that you want to be like, and do them today. It's a fresh day. Stemming off of a recent episode as well, I also wanted to remind you that you are not a productivity machine. You are a human, and this is something I think I always need to remind myself. And we live in this big hustle culture world where that productivity is rewarded and just being so in the grind, but do not forget that you are a person, you have relationships to upkeep, you have a family, you have your mental health to take care of. You are so much more than what you get done in a day. Or even compared to social media, you see these influencers doing so much in a day or doing all these crazy things. A lot of the time too, they're getting paid to have that very luxurious life and do all those crazy things with their day. They're getting paid to film it and then show it to you, and you are not meant to be comparing yourself to that kind of thing. So just reminding you of that as well. Maybe that means going on a walk today and just enjoying the scenery of your neighborhood. Maybe that means making sure to call somebody during your drives today instead of perhaps, listen to the pod, but you remember that you have this life, this real human life to upkeep as well, more than just what your occupation is. And remember to tap into that today as well, because you have a life that is so full of love and abundance, and you bring so much light to the world and to the people around you. And that reminds me too, give a big ol' smile to whatever workers today that you see, whether it's the person you get your coffee from, your lunch from, somebody that you just walk past on the street. Like, that will not go unnoticed, being a source of light in this world. It's so easy for people to walk around with these frowns on their faces and just to be so up in their head about things. And maybe that's just like you too, but it makes my day. My specific favorite category of this is like an older woman. When I especially when I go on beach walks, sometimes when I pass like older women and we make eye contact and smile at each other, I'm like, everything in the world is right. So, and I'm sure honestly that from an older perspective too, seeing younger people with their eyes up, not at their phones, and actually interacting and making eye contact, I'm sure that probably makes their day. So just a reminder too, to show up as this big and bold source of light that you are. A reminder as well, have you had a deep breath today? Because a lot of the time every single day, we go through weeks without taking a deep breath. So this is my invitation to you right now to take one with me, because I think they are so important. And honestly, I have a hypothesis that sometimes that's even what's in the way for some of us when it comes to like some of our health, even like our skin, or maybe like in your fitness journey, whatever. Like sometimes I think we just hold on to things just by not taking deep breaths. So take one with me. Didn't that feel great? I love that. Feel free to take a few more while you're here with me. I won't judge. On that note too, perhaps an energy to bring into today is that embarrassment is freedom. Maybe I feel like recently with this whole pageant thing I've been doing, I've been getting so many pictures taken of me, and guys, I know I'm not an ugly human, but some of these images I get back of myself, I'm like, that will really boost your self-confidence, because you just have to know that that's not what you look like in real life. But there's something about that exposure therapy in a way that's been kind of freeing. And I invite you today to kind of accept that less perfect version of yourself. I think me especially, like I definitely get attached to wanting to show up as my most perfect self. I don't think I'm quite on the edge of perfectionist, but I like showing up looking good. I like looking good in pictures. I like being productive. I like sounding like I'm productive. I like being emotionally intelligent. I like feeling smart. I like, there are all these things that in my head you can call being quote unquote perfect. And while those are incredible things to strive for, as we talked about earlier today, just reminder too that less perfect version of yourself is okay. It's okay if you make a decision today and you kind of regret it. It's okay that you may have been on your phone a little bit longer today and been like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. But you can't go back in time, and all you can fix is how you move forward. And I think that's a big thing. We like to bog down on ourselves. Back to the whole productivity thing of, I wasted this time, blah, 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 on my phone, or I spent too long doing this. Take a deep breath in and out. All you can do is move forward and be better. And also just accept that you are not perfect. Accept that, oh no, you scrolled a little bit too long. And even being aware of that is a great, great thing that takes you so much further. And I think too, the beauty of this like imperfect version of yourself and accepting her is being able to acknowledge your imperfections and want better for yourself. It just shows that you are on a journey towards growth and a journey towards becoming that higher version of yourself that you so deserve to be. And it doesn't mean that where you are right now is anything near bad. It's the journey. And I think that, where this whole self-help kind of category of stuff gets confusing is you think, okay, where is the end? Like, where is the higher self? Realistically, I don't think there's ever a finish line. I think it's just always an ongoing journey, and there's something so beautiful in that. And just today, whether you're listening on the day it comes out, happy Tuesday. I hope that this Tuesday feels like another great and big step towards that higher version of yourself, towards that version of you that shows up and makes the world a better place, and shows up and makes the people around you happy and brings joy to the world and is helpful to society. You do so much for the world, even if you don't think so. Whether it's even supporting small businesses. Like, I think about the coffee shop I work at. I'm like, you know what? If all of these people did nothing today, at least they supported a small local business. I guess today did not turn out to be as affirmation-y as I thought it was going to be. It kind of turned into a little jumble of lessons I've learned recently that I want to bring to you in the first hours of your awakening to try to bring with you throughout the rest of the day. But insert affirmations here. I'll actually share with you some of the ones that I typically write in my journal. You are smart, very fucking smart. Don't forget that, actually. Like, sit down, think about it. You are a very smart individual. You are kind. I always want to remind you to show up as your kindest self today. On that note, off of our Love Wi-Fi episode, I want you to show up overflowing with love. I want you to be emitting that love Wi-Fi today, because it will do such a good domino effect in the world. Show up as your kindest self, your most loving self. You are confident. Don't forget that. You are a confident person. You have spent so much time building yourself and your life to be where it is today. You should be confident and proud of who you are and where you are and what you're doing. You are strong. You are strong, girl. And whether that's emotionally or physically, whether you went to the gym today and you showed that to yourself through lifting some weight, or whether you show that to yourself by waking up and getting out of bed, because sometimes that is the hardest thing to do in the world. You are so strong. You are interesting. That's another thing. People are out here thinking they're boring. You are so not boring. You are so interesting. You are creative. You are innovative. You are great. And if greatness is something you wish to achieve, I know that you will get there. You are lucky. Never forget to expand the surface area of where luck can find you. Go outside, interact with people, go to events, like expand the surface area of where luck can find you. Put yourself out there. You are abundant. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are magnetic. You are magnetic to everything you want. You're magnetic to good energy. But magnets have two sides. You also, in that, you can repel all the bad things that you don't want to come your way. You are radiant. I know you are just such a gorgeous, incredible human being. And you know, you don't get told that every day. And you know, that people don't always tell you that every day. That's kind of an interesting compliment, but you're such a radiant person. I think what I love about the word radiant is it does feel like it is that beauty, but inside radiating out too. You are making your younger self so proud every single day. You're also making the people around you proud. That's another thing that I think people don't tell you as often as they think it. You are making everybody around you proud. You're making your family proud. You are so deserving of love and of loving yourself. You deserve to treat yourself well as have people in your life that treat you well. You are so deserving of that. You are capable of focusing. I think that's an interesting one sometimes that I write down, is that you are capable of focusing. Back to the productivity addiction, but you are capable of being productive. Sometimes I think we feel paralyzed by distraction and by brain fog and this and that, but you are so capable of being focused and being productive and getting your things done. And not only that, but getting them done well. Overall, guys, I believe in you, and I know that you have the most incredible day ahead of you. And if no one else is rooting for you today, let it be known that it is me. I want you to have the most incredible day ever and bring so much love and light to the world and get your things done, but also live your human experience. Share a smile with someone, show up as your kindest self, be the baddie that you are. I don't know, maybe share this with a friend or two too, to make sure everyone has a good and cute and fun morning. You are confident, you are awesome, you're incredible. I'm so proud of you once again for coming this far in your life. And thank you again for listening to the Floating Rock podcast. Come back next week for more fun episodes. Follow the pod at floating.rock.podcast. And rate it on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, share the love. If you want to comment or something, that'd be kind of cute too. I don't know. I don't get too many of those. And when I do, it's like men trying to argue with me. But anyway, guys, peace and love and peace. Have the best rest of your day. Okay, bye-bye.